you know what? I've been watching her here all week on practice. She steps on the ice like she owns it. She really has that sense of confidence. I think it comes from that Mariposa school. They just build confidence there, and it's really obvious. But there's extra pressure on her shoulders here. She's now the Canadian champion. There are expectations where last year there wasn't.
It's different when you win.
It is much different when you defend.
Yeah, when you have to defend it. But
and I've been watching her face here on the warm-up. She looks very tentative. She looks a little tight, quite nervous. So she's got to find that level of confidence that'll allow her to do those triples.
A difference, too. The defending champion, first out of the chute, first to skate.
Yes, tough place to skate. She has skated first before, though. And, you know, she knows what it's all about. And I think she's just going to go out and give it her all.
Her superstition, she will always wait until her name is called and then get the last word from her coach and her choreographer.
The first competitor represents the Riverside Skating Club in Ontario, Jennifer Robinson.
She was the surprise a year ago. She defeated her idol, José Chouinard, went to the World Championships, and now would like to successfully defend her crown. Jennifer Robinson from Windsor, Ontario.
She opens their program with a double axel just to get herself in the groove before the biggie triplet combination. It's a beautiful program set tonight in white satin. Triple Lutz. A little touchdown in between, but a good attempt. Difficult jump coming. Triple Salchow. She needs this one. And a beauty.
Her parents watching. Father Cliff, Mother Louise, and their daughter, the champion.
I think she has to be pretty pleased with that performance. She had a small error. Well, it's not a small error, but it's about a .2 deduction for the touchdown between the two jumps in the combination. But overall, I thought the performance was wonderful. all the other elements in the program were very clean
At the conclusion
and
of the
very
performance
solid.
by the first competitor, the referee will give the panel of judges the median mark of the
Here's a
first
look
set
at
of
that
marks.
combination.
This will establish the level of
No,
performance
here's
for the
this
panel
triple
to
sow
proceed
cow.
with their judging of the event.
She gets a
There are
good
2 marks,
spring
the
into
first
the
for
air and
required
a very
elements, the
solid,
second for
sharp
presentation.
landing.
She seems to be holding a lot more poise, a lot more confidence. She's been able to tour with Elvis Stoico on his tour, getting
Ladies and
in
gentlemen,
front
we'd
of
also
more
like to remind you
audiences.
again,
All
please
of
do
that
not use
experience
electronic
helps
flashes
so
on your
much
camera
when you come to the
during the
Canadians.
performances. Thank you.
Being in front of an audience is a skill that really you need to develop, and it's scary for these young skaters that are coming in for the first time.
Remember last year how bittersweet it was for her too on the podium. The first words she mouthed, "I'm sorry,"
To Jose.
to Jose
Yeah.
Chouinard.
Well, it was totally unexpected for her.
She grew up wanting to be the next Jose Chouinard. And that's the triple sow, and the reaction from
Beauty.
Mom and Dad. Nice to have your parents around, huh? Be able to make the trip all the way to
Barry.
Vancouver.
Hi, Windsor. Love you lots. Hi, Sean. I hope you watched that instead of going behind the couch. You're too nervous. But me too. Thanks a lot, guys. Love you lots.
Hey, Dexter, Carrie John, Mom, Dad.
Her choreographer,
Hi, Jay.
Michelle
Hope you're at home.
Lee.
And Moisa, I hope you're watching too.
And it's always tough when the first skater
Yeah.
comes out because the judges have to set
Marks
the
for
bar,
Jennifer Robinson
set
for
the
required
standard, so there
elements.
is a little bit of a delay.
Yeah.
But here come the marks
5-0,
now, and you will see a
5-1,
reflection of that
5-1, 5-0,
miscue.
4-9, 5-2, 5-1.
They're a little lower than I
4-9, 5-1.
expected. The deduction was about a .2.
Marks for presentation.
They may have taken off a deduction for the lack of revolutions in the layback.
5-3, 5-5.
It's required that they complete 8 revolutions.
5-5, 5-5.
But these come way up.
5-5.
Defending champion, Jennifer Robinson.
Club in Alberta, Susan Humphreys.
Here is one of the challengers, serious challengers to the throne. Ever since I can remember, Barb, Susan Humphreys has always had this question mark hanging over her head. When will she do it? Can she do it? Will she do it? Can she do it?
Well, everybody so clearly sees that she is so talented. She has everything that it takes to be amongst the top group in the world today. The only thing missing is confidence, believing in herself that she can do it. And so many people are hoping that this can be her comeback. And this is it right here. She opens with a triple left combination. Here's her setup. Yes. Yes. And look at the quality in her spins. Beautiful layback position. And look at this. Beautiful extension in her spiral sequence. She needs to stay very, very focused through each and every jump. Here's the double axel. She does it. perfection in that combination spin. Goes forever. Now this is very, very key. Her last triple jump, which is a triple toe loop out of footwork. That was close. I don't know if they're going to count that as a miss or not. But look at the quality of those spins. Stunning.
I think that's the start she wanted to this national championship.
If she could have just held that triple toe a little bit longer. But this is the Susan that I remember from years ago, prior to 95. Such potential.
And there have been a lot of reasons why she hasn't been able to ascend to that level that so many people expected of her. She had injury problems for a couple of years, confidence problems like you mentioned. Maybe this is finally her moment.
And there's her coach, Cynthia Ullmark.
But we'll take it.
Now here's the triple Lutz. Beautiful height. She's on a little bit of a lean. A slight touchdown in between. Minor deduction there. Here's the double axel. Very solid.
21-year-old from the Royal Glenora Club in Edmonton, Alberta. She's been third 3 times at these national championships. She was second in 1994. Of course, in 1994, she had a chance to go to the Winter Olympics and then to the World Championships. She would love to be the lone person wearing Canada's colors this time around. Let's see what the judges think. Required elements marks.
These are nice marks.
We'll know by the second set if she can elevate herself over Jennifer Robinson, and she has.
All the way.
The leader, first place ordinals across the board, Susan Humphries. Maybe, just maybe, this is the year. Let's join Rob Faltz for another trip to the spotlight. As a former Canadian junior champion in 1992, she was 6th a year ago in Ottawa at the Nationals. In her hometown, too, and she is just one of many skaters that have come out of the Gloucester and Ontario, Ottawa, Ontario area. This is Angela DeRoshi.
She's quite a veteran here at the Canadian Championships. This is her 6th trip. She was as high as 4th in 1995. Very talented. Great technique on the jumps. Watch this triple Lutz. Oh. Fortunately, she couldn't get her free leg out in time.
she would love to have that early one back. The marks for Angie DeRoshi after this. Our current leader talking to dance champion Victor Kratz, Susan Humphreys. Leader so far in the short program with a few more skaters to come. And Angie DeRoshi landed that early triple. She could be right there too.
And she was close. Watch this. Look at the height. Beautiful rotating position. Just doesn't get the free leg out in time to get the second jump in. That's such a common error. Look at this double axel. Just a beauty.
Love the way she went into that.
I felt like my face was good today.
Marks
And here
for
comes
Angela
the footwork
DeRoshi
step,
for required
followed by
elements.
the triple toe loop.
Hi, Brandon. Hi, Shelby.
4-6, 4-5, 4-9, 4-8.
And now the marks.
4-0,
For a 23-year-old from
5-0,
Gloucester.
5-0. Marks for presentation.
Required elements marks are a little low, but
5-1,
presentation
4-9,
marks will be
5-4,
higher.
5-3.
She
5-3,
currently is in the
5-3,
running.
5-2.
In fourth
5-4,
position.
5-5.
Ordinal marks from 2 all the way to 6.
Karen, hand me second.
Huh?
Karen, hand me second.
Our next competitor
And from one
represents
Junior
the
Canadian
North Shore Winter
champion
Club in British
to
Columbia.
another.
Keela Oles.
And a crowd favorite because she's from right here in Vancouver. Coached by the same woman who took Karen Magnuson to great heights. Here is 18-year-old Keela Oles.
Technically, she doesn't have the difficulty of some of the other skaters. But what she does have is tremendous ability to skate to the music, wonderful artistry. The choreography is very sharp. Her combination is a triple toe, double toe. Very nice. Look at this beautiful layback spin. Gorgeous position. Uses her arms very, very well in expressing the music. Coming up, footwork step into a triple flip. She didn't get the height she needed on the takeoff and couldn't complete the rotation. Here's the double axel.
Well, part one of this national championship is complete for Keela Oles. Part two still to come, and her marks still to come when we come back to Vancouver. Keela Owes won Canada's junior championship back in 1993. Then Barb Underhill, she kind of fell off the map at the senior level a little bit.
Well, what happened was she won too soon. She came out of novice, went straight into junior, won junior by fluke, and didn't have time to grow, to learn in the junior ranks. She had to go straight into senior, and it was too soon for her. But what talent. She certainly didn't have the jump, the combination here today, but she had the performance of the day.
She's got great presence, too.
There's her coach, Linda Brockman.
Who, by the way, is also an inductee, along with a former pupil of hers, Karen Magnuson, into Canada's Figure Skating Hall of Fame this year. And Keela Owes,
for required elements.
for performing in front of her hometown crowd. Maybe that spurred her on, gave her a little more confidence, but a couple of boos and jeers from the crowd when those marks were announced. Presentation marks are better, and Keela Owes is in 5th position. Susan Humphreys still the leader, with 3 skaters to come.
Here on CTV, Jennifer Robinson, the defending champion, is second. Nettie Kim, we never had a chance to see her because of the order of skate, but you will most certainly see her on Saturday. And a look at all of the rest who are competing tonight in Vancouver. But I am with the